Hey everyone, Wander here, and welcome to Rogue Command, or welcome back to it if you got my previous coverage. It's a roguelike, roguelite RTS, and one that I really enjoy, and it's out in 1.0 tomorrow, and so I figured I'd dive in. So call reaches you through the crystal. Wake up, fight for us, find us, don't let them take you. Start run. Alright, so game works, we go through a series of kind of reward nodes, then we do a fight, rinse, repeat that a bunch of times, and then that's the run. So what do I want to pick? So I can do a vehicle, a mech, a random blueprint, and then we can go from here. I don't have much for structures or units. And unfortunately, off the top of my head, I don't remember which of these I prefer. Upgrades improve a blueprint for the rest of the run. Hack is a global effect. So we kind of want to grab both of these. So I might want to go kind of to the right. Go mech, hack, upgrade, crystal. No. There's no way to dodge. There's no way to fully dodge. Or is there? Because ideally, I mean, I could actually do upgrade coins, upgrade, upgrade. Hacks are quite good, though. I'd like to get multiple hacks. I was hoping to get multiple hacks and no random drops. The coins are good. I usually just kind of skip them because you can spend them on hacks and upgrades. Let's do mechs. I like mechs. So discharges shield, allied units gain turbo. Shoots 2 missiles that stun and do damage. So a stun walker or a tick walker. Attack, 15% chance to spawn a spider creeper. So this spawns minion units, which is tempting. This, okay, weapon range. Oh, this actually has a higher weapon range. Let's go for the tick walker. That seems kind of fun. Its damage is going to be low, but it spawns a bunch of little nibblers. Yeah, do I want the hack? We'll try a hack. So extra damage when crystals are below 1,000. Harvesters gain beam spirit. Attacks a random target in range. So my harvesters can attack. Unit dies, heals 3 allies for 10% of its max HP. Or when one of your units dies, gets 20% of its cost back. That'll be good. Let's see. Let's go here. Grab coins. Grab starting crystals, which actually is quite good. Because I think I just keep that forever. And then we get another hack. So melee units gain crit chance. Units... when units have robust, they gain temp max HP. Let's actually go for unit production cost minus 20%. I have trouble spawning enough enemies, or units, to fight off my foes. And so, that's kind of valuable. Okay, let's pause. Yeah, we're in time focus. Okay, support tank. I need to build a harvester. Oh. Yeah, I thought I built this. Okay, and we want to actually put it over here. Move this direction. Can I zoom out a little? Perfect. So this is going to give me a bunch of hover tanks. I'll build like 2 more. And go back to this. Is it? Oh, I forget. I'll make a support tank factory and then we'll start working on the other thing. Okay, really? They found me already? Well, that's unfortunate. Okay, is it G? What is the button to hotkey there to pull up my engineer? So then tick walker. Yeah, unfortunately I don't have much for currency, but we're gonna make some. So let's take these guys out. I'm gonna move my engineer back. I don't know what this thing is. Ancient Acceleron. Reduces unit production time by 20% when held. So if I take this spot, I don't actually know how to take it exactly. Maybe I already have it? I have no idea. It might also be something that I have to park a unit nearby or build a structure nearby. We'll find out. Oh, I just remembered these guys get a bonus if there's no crystal field nearby. Woo. Okay. Okay, specialist. Use your specialist active ability at the right moment. Okay. Pull back. Yeah. Oh, this is just a really small map is the answer. Pause. So I can do target gets robust and armor. And then I can also do that. Okay, armor reduces damage by its value. Negative armor increases damage received. Minimum damage reduced will always be 0.1. Just try and micro this. We don't have that much, but I have the support tanks which heal. Okay, there we go. I just want to scale a bunch of these guys up. Because yeah, I'm right next to my opponent, which is kind of good bad. Okay, pause. Okay, just spawns a spider creeper on them. Okay, pull it back. Yeah, no sense in losing any of my guys here. I can just micro and be somewhat okay. Okay, so we do have attack move. I've got support tanks, so we've got plenty of healing. Okay, I want to stay vaguely away from there. Oh, that's useful. I want to stay vaguely away from their turrets. We should be able to beat them. I mean, handily at this point. Okay, we're completely out. Pause. So I'm going to make another Tickwalker factory. The more of a factory you have, the higher the unit cap is. Which is quite nice. Because that means, yeah, I can just make a pile more of these guys. So select all combat units with F2. I think we're good. I don't think there's really much of a reason for me to explore. I just wanted to make sure I had enough oomph that I could get in here and do some damage. Okay, we just gotta take this out. Unfortunately, my dudes are kind of dumb. I guess, are they dumb? No, they just attack whatever. In the way. Alright, there we go. I'm just going to fire a bunch of those missiles off. Because now we've got a bunch of the little spider walkers. Let's see. And I can't control the spider walkers. They do whatever they want. But yeah, the little spider walkers are going to nibble things and eat shots for me. So I don't have to worry too badly about them. There we go. Easy peasy. Okay, so we can go robos, we can go tanks. Let's see. I like hacks. Hacks are good, but I definitely do need some upgrades this time around. Do I want to go blueprint? Do I want to go tank? Let's do blueprint. Totally random. So we have ultra turret. Oh. So something with range wouldn't be a bad idea. Charge laser tank has a really slow fire rate, but a ton of damage. We have the smart grenade marine. Oh, what I'm looking for are units with armor. Because one of my meta progressions gives me extra armor. The problem is this charge laser tank is extremely expensive. We do have the ultra turret, which doesn't, or does fire on its own, actually. But I can also do a global. I can do an ultra sniper turret that will shoot things from afar. I think I'm actually going to use a reroll and see what I can do. Heals the most damage friendlies nearby. Or we can actually just get the Robo Recon, which does the same thing. So this has armor, does fight, it's not that expensive. And the Robo Forward base heals friendlies in range for 2 HP per second and shoots stuff. There's also the Commando Mech, which, does not have armor. So yeah, let's go for the Robo Recon. And we are going to go for upgrades. So killing a unit heals self. Skill also spawns a spider creeper. MP charge up, or building becomes a refinery. The MP charge is really tempting. The skill also spawns as a spider creeper is... Both of these are actually really good. This one would make it so I could get more spider creepers. Yeah, I think we're going to go for that. Because... Yeah, this spawns a spider creeper on them. But what if... What if it also spawns a spider creeper on them? So I could go to a shop, but I don't think I have enough money for that. So we're going to leave that for a second. Go back here. So death spawns 3 auto-attacking spider creepers. Let's see. On being protected, the attack damage increases by 10% per point of armor. Kill targets leaves behind smart fire or attack and skill damage plus 25%. That's interesting, but that's just damage. The problem is I don't do a whole lot of damage. Yeah, 12.63 DPS. So this actually has an okay DPS, but none of them are amazing. On being produced, the attack damage increases by 10% per point of armor. You know, honestly, putting that on the support tank does increase its damage. Yeah, let's go for that. I do want to give them extra MP charge. And that might have actually been better. It probably would have been. Okay. Pause. So we're going to do the hover harvester factory, but I'm actually going to put it back here this time around. Okay. Okay, and we're going to start with the Robo Recon and the support tanks. Okay, F2, move these guys up. Because I'm pretty sure we don't have a ramp normally. Which actually makes for a very defensible... Yeah, ramp's over here. What? Huh. Okay, we can destroy the trees slowly. That's not what I was expecting, but hey. It's maybe fine. Okay, is there a way to... What is the button for all idle harvesters? All harvesters. Tab. Tab for building units. Okay. Yeah, I could build some more hover harvesters, but let's get the support tanks built. And move these guys here. And yeah, I'm just going to have to shoot the trees until I can leave. This is the first time I think I've ever been locked in. By a map. Which is very funny. Okay, can we leave? Yes. Perfect. One problem is... we're almost assuredly going to get schmacked. Let's just get a bunch of these. Control group 1. Okay. Enemy base is up there. I want to leave it alone. One of the things I would like to pick up is something with a decent chunk of range. Oh. Okay. Big bonus, the level generation actually screwed up. Let's see. Get another one of these. I'll make that robust. Let's see, can I get another one of these? Oh, I see. We're waiting for my other units to show up. Yeah, these forward operating bases are great. Okay. It's not a wander video without me messing with the audio settings. There we go. Okay. Oop. Grab those. Yeah, I'm just going to sit here and harass them. As far as I know, my opponent has unlimited units. Holy smokes. I can make a bunch of robo recons. Okay. Yeah, we can just kind of bully them. The problem is we don't do a whole lot of damage here. Okay. We just go in? I think so. I think we want to just make an actual play for their base. Okay, pull everybody up. We've got a turret there. I want to avoid taking too much damage. I mostly just want to park myself in such a way that I can plonk him. Let's get this. Get one of those. Start taking out his production facilities. Okay, we don't have much else. Yeah, I might as well spawn just like an ungodly amount of spider mechs in the area. Okay, we've hit our unit cap. And their base... Oh, their base has a... Their base has a big cannon on it. I'm just here to do generalized damage. But realistically, I should just have everybody focus on this. Because that's their core. As soon as that's gone, we win. No reason to stick around. Oh, I should make sure that my avatar is on the right spot. It's one of those games that's easy for me to get distracted by. So, expensive unit, high damage unit. Or selection blueprints. Well, the other question is, where do I want to go? I think we go high damage, upgrade, hack, and a shop. Pilot. So it spawns 4 Robo Marines when destroyed. Has 4 armor, which is very good. There is the charge laser tank. So what's the DPS on this one? 10 versus 11. So this fires very slowly. Has some shields. The tank is just an absolute beast, though. This is a really expensive beast. Oh, the unit cap is 10 on these suckers. Yeah, I'll go for the tank. Okay, let's go for an upgrade. Skill spawns a creeper, taking damage. Oh, when taking damage, it spawns in sight, deals damage to it instead. Chance to stun target. Attack and skill damage, max HP. Weapon and vision range. So a little bit better across the board is kind of tempting. Oh, I can't. I was really tempted. It would have been so funny if I could scale that up. Do I want to just do a little bit better on the tank? It's really tempting, sure. Because unfortunately it doesn't have an ability that I can scale. Harvesters get a beam. All friendlies gain +3 skill range. Or kills count towards veterancy. When a melee friendly dies, it does attack damage to 5 random enemies in sight. We're actually going to go for melee uprising because that includes the little spiders. Okay, and then shopping. Because I can actually buy a couple of blueprint upgrades, some hacks, some other things. Engineers generate extra crystals for every tree and 3 cells around it. But trees take damage. Units slowly heal near obstacles. Attacking from high ground gives crit, and death spawns a robo-zombo. Killing unit heals self. Is actually quite tempting. Let's see, reflects incoming damage back to the attacker up to the current armor value. So jagged plating is very good. And then we have drops, which I generally don't use. Let's do jagged plating. The question is, who do I put it on? The tank is really tempting. Yeah. Do I want to have the Tick Walkers have an on-death move? They're pretty cheap, so I don't mind it. But they're not the most powerful. Otherwise, I think we just leave. Not the best shop in the world, but we've maintained some money that we can keep for future fights. I really need the energy charge is the main one. That's why I don't want to modify my support tank further. Okay, good. Harvester facility. If you're wondering why I'm putting that there, it's because these guys harvest rate plus 50% of no refineries within 5 cells. So we want to kind of space that out a little bit. Okay, Tick Walker. The Robo Recon have been quite good. The crystals on Engineer would be nice, but like microing that sounds awful. Let's see. Do I get 2 of those? Yeah. We could probably use some more starting crystals. I recognize. Okay, and I'm going to map this out because, well, my enemy definitely starts faster than I do. Okay. I'm not necessarily in trouble. Okay. Do I want to just get 2 of these guys? I got some extra harvesters. Yeah, that should be good. I'm just going to have these guys stay here. Let's see. Oh my god, the tanks are expensive. 2,000 crystals. I had not fully understood that. Let's hope my Tick Walkers don't get stuck here. If they do, I might have to blow this up and move it. Let's hope they just fart out the back. Okay, we're good. I had to pay attention to that. Alright. So group 1. Oop. Okay, well, we know where they're coming from, kind of, sort of. We want to take this. I'm just going to sit right here. Go for robust. Let's just hit him with some missiles. Go robust again. There we go. Because the goal here is to largely just take out their forces without losing any of mine. Okay. Some of those. I really like those forward operating bases. They're extremely nice. The problem is they just generate, like, an infinite number of these guys. Let's pause for a second. How much do I have? I really can make a lot of those. Bring these guys back. Yeah, the problem is they have artillery, which is making this really hard on me. They have artillery and a lot of units. And I was hoping to hold this because this gives me cash. Okay. Get them with robust. Okay, bring him here. If we can. Yeah. This sucks. Okay, bring this all together. Yeah, these annoying little missile buggies are going to make this so much harder on me. I'm just going to plonk that there. Just give me the built-in healing. I guess we've just got to rebuild. Do I want to get some more Robo Recon? Probably. Because the tanks would be lovely. But there's only so much I can do about that. Yeah, so I'm just going to have him bounce off of my defenses for the time being. Eventually I'm going to have to move to a different crystal refining area. But this is fine for now. Alright. Yeah, I'm just going to park here. If they're going to have an infinite number of units, then the best thing I can possibly do is just... Oh. Have them all go here. Best thing I can possibly do is just have a massive army. And punch them hard. They're going to keep building up. They are going to wail on me. Now, the crazy pants option would be to try and get some tanks up in here. I don't even know if it would be that crazy. But yeah, because he's got long-range artillery, it makes my life really hard. And so if I can just, like, Alpha Strike, run in, smash and grab. Let's see. More Tick Walkers. Yeah, might as well fill that in. Because I also can make a ton of these guys. I did not quite realize how many Robo Recons I could get. Yeah, 10 of them per factory. I don't know how many Robo Recon factories. I can make 3 of them. I think I've only made 2. Because that's like 30 of those forts. Okay, do I think I'm in a good enough spot? I don't know. Probably. He's just going to keep shoving these forts at me. I don't like that. Alright, sorry. Good with a bunch of those. Okay. Of this. Yeah, they seemingly blew up all of my spider walkers really quickly. Which I'm really baffled by. How they managed to pull that off. Okay, hang out up here. I've got plenty of healing, and I'm pretty robust. Yeah, I'm just going to use all of the spider walkers that I can. Park those there, give me some heals. See if we can take out the guns. There we go. Yeah, they just have a ton of cannons in the area. Let's see. Park it all in. They don't have much left. And yeah, we have so many of these. I think we want to give the Robo Recon. Engineer down. Oh, shit. They're in my base. But we win. But, yeah, he snuck behind while I was working on that. Ouch. Because, yeah, losing my engineer is really bad. Oh. Skill targets dying while under the effect respawn once. Skill targets gain shield and max HP. Skill targets are healed fully. I think I'm going to go for the respawn once. Yeah, the problem is I don't have many lives. Yeah, so I'll have to be very careful about that. So do I want to do something that spawns? I think so. Summons a turret. Oil trap. Dies, summons 3 copies of itself as spawns. Ultra Gunbot. Let's see. Repeater turret is a turret. Places mines. Decent range. Decent DPS. The repeater turrets are tempting. Yeah, summons a planted turret, though. He's really tempting. What is the base damage on this thing? Not very good, but being able to just, like... I think I'm going to go for the planter tank. Let's go for this. Engineer reveals 3 crystals. When armored friendlies get healed, heal themselves again for their armor value. Let's go for benevolent armor. I'm going to try and lean into this whole armor business. 30% max HP reduces attack range. Reflects HP. Taking damage or killing. Do jagged plating. What do I put that on? None of my guys are particularly durable. Would be good on the tank. Yeah, could put frontliner on the tick walkers, but they would just get demolished. Let's see. Well, considering I have a bunch of these guys. Yeah, I'll go for that. Okay, active skill gives robust, taking damage, and a spawn is in sight. With active robust, kill 25% chance to summon a clone of target as a spawn. Or chance on hit, enemy gets bounty. Let's go for that. Let's see. Yeah, I'll put on the planter tank. Go from there. Yeah, I like the idea of the really big tanks. They're just so expensive, which is why I should probably be going for starting crystal value, because if I can get those down quickly, that'll help dramatically. Pause. Robot. Let's see, Robo Harvester. Put it here. Yeah. Support tank and Robo Recon. Let's see. And I think I'll build 3 of these guys. Because, yeah, the starting bases tend to be pretty good. Very defensible. The last one was just rough because they just snuck in on me. Okay, kind of know where they're going to be coming from then. Now, I could potentially build 6 more hover harvesters, maybe? It seems like 9. Oh, we're building 2 more. I have 7. So, no, the 2 more actually is good. Yeah, I just have to be careful about them sneaking up on me. I think this will be somewhat okay. That's a tree. It's a weird plant is what it is. Okay. Yeah, do I want to get the planter tanks? Yes, we do. Because marking enemies with the bounty is actually quite helpful. I like the idea of the spiders, but I don't necessarily know if they're like end-all be-all units. Okay, so... Oh. So the planter tanks are actually way better than I thought they were. This thing has a time limit. The planted turrets do not. Today is lawn care day around here, and so periodically I just get brr, 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 brr next to me, and it's annoying. Okay. Yeah, so I can actually just get a bunch of these planted turrets around. And have them take, maybe not the brunt of the damage, but like a significant portion of it. So yeah, feeling kind of good about picking these guys up. I'll scale them up, because yeah, knowing that I can just have a bunch of these around. And yeah, having healing. Some amount of healing. I can really scale up my power. Kind of. Okay, they also have bounty. There we go. Oh. Okay, the planted turret does not inherit the bounty. But yeah, bounty gets me, it's like 10 crystals or something like that, which is quite good. Okay, so once again, they do have long range stuff. Slightly obnoxious. Okay. Seems like they have some pretty big chunkers. Yeah, I might want to save up for tanks. Let's just have these guys scale up. We'll have a bunch of crystals sitting around, but everything else is fine. Do I save the 2,000 to get tanks? Maybe? Okay, you know what? I'm going to take all of these guys back. I think I'm going to start plonking my turrets here instead. Let's see. Reason being, they're sneaking up this side. And that's not amazing for me. I guess actually just having a bunch of those turrets there kind of does the trick. Oh no, they do disappear over time. They just last for a while. There we go. Yeah, we do decent chunks of damage. Grab the free crystal. Back to this. Yeah, I think I'll build the tank factory. Now, the tanks themselves are very expensive, but they are heavy hitters. Yeah, okay, the turrets for sure do degrade over time. So I can't rely on them fully. Okay, how much are turrets? Very expensive. Now the question is, what do we want to do? I mean, what is this thing? Ancient Power Crystal. Held, all friendlies do more damage. I'm going to assume since it's lit up, I've got it held. Okay. Plonk that there. Okay, we gotta go back.
Destroy them.
You fool. Yeah, so the problem is he's sneaking up the back here. Nope, those are just my turrets. That'll keep him distracted. Oh, yeah, this is why. This is why he's sneaking up the back. He's got a production facility here. Not for long. Yeah, because we actually do a decent chunk of damage here. Come back. Seems like they dropped something. 500 crystals.
Destroy them.
Let's see. Plunk one of those down. Just make a nice turret wall. Let them kind of bounce off of... Oh. Never mind. Back we go.
Delete the defects.
Because, yeah, that's... a hell of a lot of damage. Okay, there we go. And unfortunately, these speed shooty tanks are a problem. Not a huge one. But they do cut through a lot of my weaker units really quickly. Because they don't have that much armor. So, yeah, I don't think we lost that many. And once again... I have the turrets to kind of distract, decent chunk of damage. I'm hoping they just stay distracted enough that I can kind of wail on them. Oh, and this is their actual base. The other one was just a distraction. I'm just going to park as many of these as I can.
Down with the defects. Down with it.
Bring in my reinforcements. How's that doing? Yeah, I've got like one snipey boy, but there goes the base.
Attack.
Okay, this is mid-battle, right. So economy support. Crystal harvest of harvesters in skill range by 25%. Destroyed allied units, refund part of their cost, or crystal dust catcher. Generates 2.04 crystals per second. I think I'm just going to go for the dust catcher. I have no idea if that's good. Let's go this way. Hack. Buildings get extra sight range. Engineers generate crystals. Tanks get extra max HP. How many tanks do I have? Tank. 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 So that's 3 tanks. Yeah, let's go for the massive tanks. The buildings getting sight range wouldn't be a bad idea either. On death, give friendlies in sight plus 2% damage. Oh, that's permanent. I think robust on the planter tank isn't a terrible idea. And just get some more starting crystals. Okay. So far things are going kind of fine. Pause. Grab this. So we want to put our harvester out here. And then I want to put my dust catchers in the corner. I can only build 3 of them. But I think they're worth it. Get those down. Okay. So I don't know how defensible this terrain is. It doesn't look good. Yeah, we're very much sitting ducks on this one. So I'll have to just stay close. Build 2 of those. Alright. Should be good. I can even hear them coming. Let's actually get the tick walkers. Oh, they know where my base is now. Unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to fully get defenses down. Because it's just too broad. And we still haven't found a good artillery unit either. Okay. Let's see. Planter tanks. We do have a number of spiders. What do we think? Probably just build some more of these guys. Because like I said, I can get more. I don't actually know if we got the distance on these. I should calculate more. No, maybe these in the back have the range. Okay. Make more tick walkers. Yeah. Best thing I can do is just scale as many of these up as I can. So I have some more units. Okay. Unit cap is reached on those. I don't think I've built the Robo Recon factory yet. So let's get that down. I really like the fact that building a factory does come with the first unit. Actually makes some of these, like the Robo Recon factory, a lot more valuable, because like half the factory is just building the unit, or half the cost of the factory is just building the unit for the first time. Okay. Problem is, do I want to go for the tanks? Oh, do the tanks actually have an AoE? So yeah, tanks might not be a bad move. Okay. I'm just going to let him come to me. I've got all of the time and mostly money in the world. Let's see. Main other concern is, of course, if I decide to go on an adventure, is he going to, like, stab me from behind? Because that is also a consideration. Let's see. Well, do we think we're good? I think so. This should be a pretty good group. He's got a scout coming from the other direction. And the main thing is, we want to see if we can find any of his production structures. Because if we can take out any of his factories out here, he does rebuild, but not often. Okay. This area up here is nothing. Go here. Yeah. Main problem is, where is his base? Get him with a couple of those. Because, yeah, he's got all these, like, little guys now. Pause. Get robust. Kind of bring them over here. Nice part is we're getting the bounty. Get him with some missiles. Because, yeah, if they hit my spider bots are sacrificial. Okay, pause. Time to bring out the biggest guns. Okay. Get a couple of those. We don't exactly know what their grand plan is. But we found their base. Oh. And he's got artillery. I don't love that. But I am in his base. There we go. Like, the nice part is, whoop. Whatever this thing is needs to die. It's cool. I want it. For myself, maybe. Pause, back to this. Okay. Let's see if I can bring in reinforcements. At this point, I don't really expect that he's going to be chasing me down. But you never know. And yeah, the bounties are actually extremely good. Do you have enough? No. We're just waiting for the reinforcements to come in. Okay, just that little bit of 10 crystals here and there is quite nice. And yeah, he's just super distracted elsewhere. And we've taken them out. Perfect. Okay, so what do I want? Probably hack crystal shop. Crystal? Oh, we get turret. So sniper turret, sniper. Shoots 2 armor-piercing missiles on target. Energy transfer. Transfers the damage it deals into target. Or into crystals. Repeater turret. Or missile artillery. So this will give me money, but is hard to place. Four missiles strike target location for 30 splash damage. So the missile artillery is interesting because I can shoot the whole map. Oh, but so can this one, actually. Shoots 2 armor-piercing missiles on target. I could go for the sniper turrets. Oh, because this thing has terrible sight range, but good range. Okay, turrets gain extra HP. Defense building. Here's a question. That's a turret, yeah? That's a turret. What about Robo Forward Base? Is a turret. So turrets gaining extra HP is really tempting. Building a Harvester Factory gets an ancient turret. Bounty reduces armor. Robos get extra armor. Oh, let's go for the turrets with extra max HP. Alright. Building becomes a refinery. Let's see. Health and damage, but extra cost. I can't put that on the sniper turret. That's a downer. But I can make my sniper turrets refineries. That's interesting. Each harvester factory adds 10% to the crystal harvest rate of harvesters. I mean, it's like 10%. That's not terrible. Drops a healing spire. Orbital recon drop is lightly tempting. Let's go for accelerated growth. Healing spire, but I don't know how long that lasts for. Maybe forever? Let's go for the orbital recon drop. I'll have to remember to actually use them. But there's a possibility that I can use the whole map reveal to, well, see where everything is, see where my enemy is. Okay, pause. Iffy location once again. Let's see. 2, 4, 5? Okay. Let's hope this is not an unsafe spot. Let's see. So one option I do have is... Because I can wait for a second. Oh, boy. Oh, we've already found them. Yeah, kind of messed some of this up. Let's just get the Robo Recon. Nope, that's Hover Harvester. Support tank. And planter turret. And then we want to get the crystal dust catchers. Don't know if those are actually mega good. Yeah, already knowing where his base is. Oh, this is expensive.
Down with the defects.
Yeah, so this sucks. And we've got deflect and a bunch of other things. Yeah, I've got healing. Pull these back. Give me another turret. Okay. Get another one of these down. Okay, so just a pile of those guys. Go here. Pause. That. We're just going to throw robust on all of these. Pause again. Get a couple of those. Yeah, so the problem is this is going to be really costly.
Down with the defects.
We do get the bounties, but... Oh, they're just here. Okay. Yeah, they parked my base directly next to my opponent's. Which is... funny. And, like, I can benefit from a number of these things. But yeah, I'm going to be suffering this for a little while. Pause. Buildings with active... Okay. Not as much damage on the sniper turrets as I was hoping for.
Attack.
Yeah, luckily the snipers have decent range. We get bounty on these guys. Which hurts their armor. Gives me some options. Let's see. Yeah, do I want to get some more sniper towers? I think so. They're genuinely very good damage. Oh, God. Well, that's expensive.
Down with the defects.
Okay. Get the big honking deconstructor. Armor of 3, critical hits against buildings. Yeah. Grab that. Okay, back down over here. I think we only lost a sniper from that. Still a giant pain in the butt. Pause. Okay. Do I want to get more planter tanks? Kinda tempting. Okay, let's hope we've got enough and take this out.
Destroy them.
Because ideally we want to sneak in here and do vaguely enough damage. Because I want to take out some of his production facilities here if I can. Oh. Okay, give it deflection.
Attack.
Okay, we did some damage. And I don't think we lost much, if anything. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. I'm wrong. We lost a lot. I lost all of my harvesters. Okay. Group up. Unfortunately, there's not an amazing marker for like, hey, by the way, all your harvesters are getting destroyed. Or maybe there was and I missed it. Okay. Move back. Yeah, the problem is they're extremely aggro. Yeah. Sad part is I think I'm going to want to get the tank factory down. That's going to be expensive no matter what happens. But we need it. Because I need to take this stuff out. We'll just have to keep an eye out. Because yeah, if I can put a hole in this entire back base, he's unlikely to just rebuild it. Okay, I'm just gonna build those up. Okay, got it. Are you gotta be kidding me?
Destroy them.
I was like, oh, this doesn't look very defensible. That's going to be a problem. Legitimately the most vulnerable base I could possibly have. I've lost everything. Well, not everything. We still have income. It's just barely anything. I knew putting my turret there was going to be bad. At least I have income, owing to these three things. If it wasn't for that, we'd be hosed. I don't know what happens if I completely lose. So the question is, now what? I have a lot of self-heal. I'm going to build those two, because we might as well build everything that I can currently build. We actually have a really good little base here that I can go for. But I'm going to need to save up to be able to buy another hover harvester factory. The problem is he's got a lot of things that have longer range than I do. I'm actually going to put that there. Bring this here. Yeah, luckily, he has no idea about these things. Or does he? Okay. Oh, he can't reach them. They're up high. Okay. And yeah, the snipers do a bunch of damage. Maybe I build a sniper up here? Oh, refinery too far. Yeah, I literally can't build anything until I rebuild this refinery. That'll have to do. Oh, it only has one? Oh. That's painful. Yeah, it's painful, but at least I have something. Leave those there. Yeah, the sniper turrets were kind of the right call. And he doesn't seem to be chucking too many of the uber laser horrors at me. Okay, so far so good. I'm gonna start building one more of those and build another sniper turret here. Yeah. Losing my entire hover harvester? Hoverster? Losing that entire mess is agonizing. At least I was able to keep most of my army. Yeah, I'm just gonna keep getting those down. So I'm gonna bring this guy back. I think more sniper towers is like a little expensive. But it's kind of worth it. Don't I get more planter tanks? I think so. I'll just put that there. If you didn't have this, like, surprise little base down here, none of this would have been a problem. Okay. Keep that. Yeah, I want to have as many planter tanks as I can get my hands on. Ooh. Our base is under attack. What? How? How did he even know? feel punished. Yeah. I snuck those in, like, the most devious, sneaky little spot I possibly could, and they still found them. Well, I still have one of them. Okay. It's okay. We're doing something. I mean, I have yet to lose a unit in recent memories. Maybe I lost... No. We didn't lose the Robo Recon. We managed to get the revive off on it. If I managed to keep the tank factor, if I kept these two structures, but they were really vulnerable, but there was like no place to build. Maybe if I'd built up over here. Yeah, I think that's it. If I'd placed my stuff up here, I think I wouldn't have lost as much. But how was I supposed to know there was a freaking base down here? Ugh. Okay. One. Yeah, I'm just gonna get a bunch of these. Okay. Yeah, I can distract those with a turret. So, new problem. The hover harvesters are ranging further out. Get those two down. Like, we're in a mostly good spot. I'm just afraid of going too far. Oh, these things can actually become veterans. Oh, do I only have... Yeah, so my one Robo Recon factory got blown up. Okay. Well, do we build another one? Yeah, the problem is I don't exactly know where he travels from. Because my opponent likes to come at me from multiple directions. Let's just go for it. I need to find something to punch. And if I can distract him long enough, maybe we'll have some options. This is an ancient watchtower. Gives me a hell of a lot of vision range. Okay, take this thing out because this is the most dangerous by far. And back up to this. Okay. A lot of little guys. Mostly just minor distractions. So we know where the base is, probably. I'm pretty sure it's in the top. Yeah, so he just spawned in with a base next to mine. I feel like there should be a little bit of a grace period on that kind of thing. But works of the levels, I suppose. Okay, since I'm going to be building another big tank factory, I mean, I guess I can put it there. Go for that. We have plenty of healing. Oh. Yeah, just distract it slightly. This might be one of those where we need the full map reveal. I was hoping not. To not need it. No. Yep, we get the revive. Oh, that's so good. Okay. Build a couple of tanks. Build a couple of those guys. Don't have that much money. Okay, probably shouldn't build too many of these. Because I might bottleneck myself. There we go. Yeah, this is their base. Okay, keep this going. They've got these big laser guys all over the place, which are rude dudes. Yeah, I'd love to give my turrets extra armor if I can. Take that out. Alright, we're good. Yeah, I've got a really solid army. Oh, the tanks have arrived. There we go. Get a couple of those down. The placeable turrets are just distractions more than anything else at this point. They're just there so that the big laser tanks have to shoot them first. As opposed to any of my regular guys. Okay. Oh, this is a giant pain in the butt. Once again, yeah, if my opponent didn't spawn in with a pre-existing base right next to mine, this would have been an easy round. But because they were right there, oh boy. And yeah, I've got tons of armor and tons of healing. That puts me in a kind of nice spot here. Okay. I do really appreciate just the disposable turret build that I've got going on here. Like, every time I play this game, I find some new way of slightly breaking it. Yeah, unfortunately, all of my guys are really hyper-focused on destroying the enemy base, even though it is currently invincible. That is... I'm actually really surprised that that was never fixed. Because, yeah, they're targeting it no matter what. Even if, you know, can't hurt it. Whew! That was a giant nightmare. But we're almost there. Alright, skill effects last longer. Invulnerability. I think I'm going to go the skill effect duration lasts longer because that just means we get the guaranteed revive. Okay, turret, fire, shields, high max health, or spawns. Let's see, crystals 220. 220. Don't really want to go shopping. I think I'm going to go turret. Tech hits can spawn off into separate attacks. Missile artillery, wall block, weather tower. Weather tower is the most interesting. But they are expensive. Yeah, I'll try the weather tower. Okay, defender. Friendly building is within sight range. Oh. I think I might just put that on the sniper turret. Buildings get extra sight range, crystal for nearby trees, robo gives a chance to dodge damage. Extra damage. Let's go for buildings get extra sight range. That's just going to be handy. I have no money. Death wall robust, chance to respawn. Chance to stun a target. Do I have anything that attacks really quickly? Robo recon, kind of. Death well robust. Using skill gives a robust. Oh, I should be using the move speed and doubling harvest rate. I'll just put it on the weather tower as kind of a goof. I was really hoping to get more of those upgrades that increase the mana charge, because putting that on a lot of my guys would be insane. Alas. Oh, blessed be. We're not spawning directly next to a base again, I hope. Oh, no. We want to get the crystal dust catchers. Get those down ASAP. Get a sniper tower. Oh, we actually have a couple of these. Yes, let's go nuts. What is this thing? Transport. Calls reach reinforcements when fully charged. That's for them, isn't it? So that's a problem for me. Wait. Oh, these are considered refineries. Well, that's an interesting thing to note. Let's see. Building a couple of those. Maybe didn't need to build so many. The main goal is to have at least 2 of them going simultaneously. Yeah, I want to make sure that we always have a little bit. Of crystals, that's fine. Yeah, I wonder how long that bonus of theirs lasts. I'll have to turn it on in a second. Because, yeah, if it doubles their harvesting rate, I really should be using that. Okay, he's found me from 2 different angles, which is unpleasant. Yeah, we want to just make sure that we have every single one of these guys maxed out. Guess I can probably hide my engineer back up here at this point. We don't currently need them. Oh, actually, let's put another one of these things down. Because I want to make sure that these guys both have the regen aura going. Oh, you know what I can do? Let's blow up this rock. How much time do I have for that one? A little ways yet. And unfortunately, much of my army works entirely off of critical mass. Then once I have all of them together, they're really hard to kill. But before that, it is a little trickier. Oop. Yeah. It begins. I have these really annoying little CF tanks.
Delete the defects.
Got the bounty on that. Okay, back we go. 'Cause yeah, I don't really want them luring me in to the point where I get caught out. Get the planter tank factories. Yeah, because having an oodle of planter tanks is part of the reason why I'm able to do so well, because I can effectively just drop a gazillion turrets and just be like, okay, fight these guys instead. Get very distracted. Yep. That's some good healing. Okay. Maxed out. Yeah, the problem is the sniper turrets don't actually do that much damage. Yeah, do I want to get a weather tower down? I suppose so. Okay, everything else good? I think so. What do we think? Good enough for now? I'm going to head for this transport. Let's hope we don't get ambushed in the meantime. In the meantime, let's scale up our production. Some kind of worm thing here. Okay, let's get this down. There's apparently a lot of them. Okay. Whatever this thing is. Whatever these things are, they're spooky and I don't like them. They are slime giants. I get access to slime giants.
Destroy them.
I mean, maybe I do. Oh, they split. So that means I actually really would benefit from having my tanks. Let's see. Lightning. That's kind of good. Okay. So, yeah, I think we want to get the tank factory down. Crystalline obstacle. Okay, we do a decent chunk of damage. They're getting distracted. It doesn't seem like they have the really rude laser dudes this time. They've got these smaller guys, but they're not as much of an issue. Yeah. Get all these down. Because, yeah, I want to destroy this thing. Alright. Summon some bad lads. But everything else is looking fine. Okay. Build as many tanks as I can. Yeah. Because we're going to want those. Get distracted by the turrets. Speaking of, let's get some more of those.
Destroy them.
Yeah, I'm hoping that I can have just like a forward operating base here. I mean, yeah, unfortunately refineries are expensive. Yeah, if I can keep all my ships together, or ships, I can keep much of my army here. I can make 10 tank. Wow. I'll just let that get me the money. Okay. Well, I can make one more of those. I can make 9 of these guys. And then I'll go back to making tanks. I guess I should... Oh, no, I've got 4 of those ordered. Oy. Okay. Let's bring these guys back. I was hoping my opponent would kind of go for this location, but it seems like they kind of just aim for everything else. Okay, you can see something moving around there. Well, what do we want to do? Bring the whole dang armada? Because I think I'm going to go out here and put a refinery down. Because if we're lucky, that'll distract my opponent. So there is some question of where are they going to go. Make sure we're not within easy laser range. That there. Okay. Get him distracted. That tanks do a decent chunk of damage. Okay, they seem to be kind of coming from here. And yeah, the slimes are considerably less of a problem now that I have good AoE. Okay, where are they coming from? Because it seemed like a group was coming from over here. No, I think they're just... Yeah, it's over here. Build another Robo Recon. Yeah, I'm taking my time. I know I could, like, Zerg Rush. And maybe win faster, but that last round made me nervous. There we go. There we go. There's something to shoot. Okay. Those there. They have a hell of a lot of worms. Ouch. That's what I get for being distracted. But it's okay. What goes around comes around. If he's going to be sneaking in my base, being an issue, I'm going to waltz into his base and be a huge issue. There we go. Because, yeah, I can get just a ton of these turrets down. I go for everything that has a turret. And good luck hitting my tanks. They're extremely durable. Hard to kill. And I think they reflect damage. There we go. Chuck a bunch of turrets at them. This was actually cakewalk. There we go. All we have left is this thing. Wow, he had suspiciously few buildings. Take that thing out. Weird. I am not complaining, though. Alright. Yeah, unfortunately, the one thing that is a mild issue with Rogue Core, or not Rogue Core, Rogue Command, the runs do run a little long. So burning status effect is kind of tempting, or I could just go for an overall blueprint. We don't have enough cash to really go shopping. Yeah, let's see about burning. A little lighter. Attack burns for 3 seconds. Flame arrow. Attacks leave behind smart fire in a splash area. I kind of think the flame arrow is probably what I want to go for. Oh, yeah. Firebomb. No, flame arrow is just better. Okay, building becomes a refinery. Building? Oh, it probably refers to the fire mine? Hard to say. I'm going to put it on the weather tower. Adds armor, gives shield. Armor. Put it on the Robo Recon? Yeah. Now they're extremely hard to kill. Engineer slowly heals allies. Robos gain armor. Do I have... Who's a Robo? My Recon is. I mean... all the other ones are kind of meh. Now my Robo Recons have 5 armor. Against... I mean, that massively cranks up their survivability. Most enemies don't do more than like 5 damage in it, or most units don't do more than 5 damage in a shot, give or take. It varies a little bit, but like no matter what, stacking all that armor, especially with the retaliation already there. I was hoping to go for the MP gain so we could just jam down more of those factories, but I'll take what I can get. Shame the factories don't. Okay, did not like loading in there. Okay, I'm just gonna put that there. So the weather tower counts as a refinery, but also too far away. I'll just put one of those right there. I think we're actually in this lovely little... How do I get out? Oh, here. Yeah, that works actually really well for me. So in that case... I'm just going to get a bunch of Robo Recon. Question, can I get up here? If I can, I can't tell if I can. I'm going to get a pair of sniper towers up above. Because I might be able to just have that area protected by some very good towers. Okay, move that there. Let's get 3 of those. Let's go make the crystal dust catchers. Let's just hope my enemy can't sneak up there. Alright, should be good. Because, yeah, don't want them wrapping around the top of my base and then just punching me. That'd be unpleasant. But yeah, if these little guys have a ton of armor and can summon the factories, or not the factories, the forward operating bases, that should make my life really easy. All right. Might as well go for speed harvesting. Okay, next order of business. Do you want to get the support tanks down? Probably. Because those support tanks do also have a heal over time. And I can't make a whole lot of them anyway. Because yeah, I can make 3 of them total. And they're cheap. Next up, yeah, the tanks are very good. The planter tanks are also extremely good. I'm really curious about the flame arrows. Because they seem like they're either going to be incredible or kind of ho-hum. The best thing I can do is just get an unholy amount of Robo Recons, though. Yeah, we're just going to hang out. A missile field. 15 seconds, enemies in target area will be shot by missiles. Yeah, I'm going to hoard these. Because our next fight is the final one, and it's either going to be very easy or not, but this map specifically is going to be comical. Just because, I mean, there's almost nothing here. I'm just going to clear this way out. So I guess they can get maybe to these harvesters. Maybe. And I might as well make the whole mess before I think about anything else. Let's see, do we think this is good enough? Yeah. Give him the nice movement speed and harvesting speed bonus. We are going to have to find a different crystal field. There's a little one over here. Okay. Do you want to start getting the planter tanks? Sure. Honestly, maybe we start building the arrows too. Because the flame arrows are going to give us a cheaper AoE. And I can only build a handful of them. Oh, they're really cheap too. Yeah, so unless there's a secret back ramp that we don't know about to that one, this is actually like a complete reversal of that previous map. There we go. That should be all of those. So now what do I want to do? Another sniper tower, maybe? Feels wasteful to get more. More robo recon. Now that I like. Because again, I can potentially just like bam down a gazillion robo recon like forward operating bases and just have a ton of healing. Let's see. Then save up for tanks. Do we think we're good enough? I think so at this point. Wow. I don't think I could have asked for a more defensible base. Look at this. I have to go through this absolute hell to even get here. I should get some more of the,
Destroy them.
Okay, so the one problem is the flame arrows are extremely vulnerable. They don't have the range I'm looking for, exactly. Oh, I set the whole forest on fire. Okay, let's just get a couple of those. Yeah, sadly, they don't get all of my armor bonuses. Go for all that. Get a bunch of factories down. This is insane. Okay, let's go back to this. Do we get the tank factory down? I think so. Oh my gosh, yeah, they can't do any damage. Because if I take a look at the beam sniper, it does 4 damage. They're actually killing themselves trying to kill me. The big hunter actually does do damage. So that's something I need to concern myself with. Okay. I did lose 2 of those. I'll just build all of them. Yeah, I might be able to just like waltz up and kill them. Yeah. I both love and hate the fire dudes. They're very much what this army needs damage-wise. I wish I could increase their range by, like, 20%. Okay. Everybody together. Yeah, the problem is a lot of them have really good range. But there's also just so many. Okay, so far so good. I think this is their... This is the bottleneck in. Yeah, so let's just bully them here. Yeah, I don't see a single route in. They have that one thing, but yeah, they can't reach me. Okay, so let's go this direction. There's a semblance of a base. This might actually just be their main base. Yep, this is their main base. Oh, that's so goofy. And yeah, I can just build a gazillion of these things, and they heal each other. Ow. Yeah, we don't have enough people. Oh, well, there they go. Instant army in a box. Just add more tank. Okay, let's kind of scoot around the outskirts of this. Yeah, I want to take other production structures. I think he's got other unit production in the area. It just doesn't matter. Are we out of MP? Looks like we are. It's like one of my tanks got wailed on a little bit. That's okay, they'll be fine in a minute or two. Get the double robust. Leave nothing left. Who is still protecting this sucker? Oh, it's these guys. Yeah, the problem is he has just enough unit spam. There we go. That was going to be an issue. Wow. The problem with a map like that is that it was so perfect I didn't get to appreciate it long enough. Feels bad. Okay, so what are we looking for? No matter what, we're going to a shop. So I don't hate the idea of potentially... Snipers get extra range. Factories 10% chance of spawning 2 instead of 1. That's way better. The snipers are great. I want them. But that's too good. Units protected by armor again and a chance to ignore it. Yeah. Get some crystal and we go shopping. So, let's see. Crit bonus building becomes a refinery. Harvesters gain extra crystal capacity. Kills get temporary armor. MP charge drops actually really tempting. Crit chance against creatures with bounty. Hacks. Friendly heal effect from all sources. Heal more. Yeah. How much do I have? I'll grab those two. 200 crystals is kind of nothing, but that's fine. So here's the question. What's the final map going to look like? If this is either going to be nice and comfortable or we're going to get hammered. Oh, it actually even tells me where these things are. Uh-oh. No, it doesn't seem like they have infinite range, but at least I know where they are. Okay. That should be good enough. I'm just going to walk down to this corner. Well, actually. Let's take a look at this. So, there's their main base. We know where everything is. There's nothing particularly defensible about any of these spots. Lot of things. Let's see. Here's a question. Just gonna put that there, see what happens. Okay. Should be good. So we want to build all 3 crystal dust collectors about out here. Did I build them? I did not. Okay. Build those. And then we're just going to start jamming down our robo-recon factories. I'll build 2 of them. So now that I know where everything is, that does give me a kind of nice position. Yeah, we have a lot of resources, so I could potentially get extra refineries here. Problem is, this is like the least defensible base ever. I could have maybe considered moving. I don't know. Okay, that'll give us a little bit of visibility. Yeah, I mostly just want to build a ton of robo-recons, because we know for a fact that they're amazing. And then I might as well keep getting hover harvesters. Just speaking of, go for that big speed boost. Really wish I could turn autocast on. There we go. Let's get another planter tank. Because the planter tanks give us bounty, and also they're just good. Take out the crystalline object. Oh. It's kind of nice that the crystalline object gives crystals. I guess that's something I should kind of keep in mind. Keep breaking those, just get a little bit of extra cash. Second sniper there. Just kind of covers this backside a little. Yeah, I can build more of those. The problem is, cheaty little asshole knows I've got these guys here. Not that big of a deal. But he's just going to be sending scouts in to suss them out. Okay, what do we build next? Another robo recon? Yeah. Oop. Damn it. It's fine. Yeah, at least I can get bounties from a couple of these guys. But I'm going to need some snipers up here. Just enough to kind of catch them as they spawn. Okay, keep going for the big crystal objects if I can. What? Uh-oh. Okay, so that's annoying. Seems like they get distracted by my turrets, though. So I might be okay. You know, those lightning towers are awesome. Yeah, so he's probably going to be probing my base. I'll just kind of spread those out. Right. And I should get the support towers down. Okay, crystal seed obstacle. Might sprout into a crystal field. Durable. Okay, I'm going to put another one of these turrets down here. We kind of want to just have enough coverage, so nothing can get at me. Maybe PCX reinforcements incoming. Let's see. Another planter tank? Sure. Okay, and they can come this upper direction. Let's see. Just give him a healer? Yeah. Oh, sweet Bessie. Okay. Holy shit, actually. That is a huge issue. There's a lot of smart fire, too. I should probably get the support tank factory down. Been kind of lazy about building those. Yeah, I don't know how many of these guys I had lost. Did I lose any? I have no idea. What in the name of... Is it these guys? Okay. That's new. How much HP? A siege tower. Rains fire missiles. It's a skill. Oh, that's awful to have to work with. Awful and expensive. How's my support tank? Yeah, how much armor does this thing have? 3. And unfortunately, a lot of these guys are extremely weak. And don't do a whole lot of damage against groups. Oh, it's these suckers. Okay, that's much less bad than the siege towers, though the siege towers are bad. Yeah, excuse me, what is your range? 14. Okay, build as many of those as I can. Well, I'm gonna hope what I've got is good enough. Move back. Harvester lost. Okay. Got the heals. Okay. You go back there. This is gonna suck. At least I don't think I've lost much for units. But I'm gonna need the tank factory. Yeah, the problem is they have these insane siege launchers. Which, yeah, how do you even combat that? Not easily. So my problem is... I need to take this base out. Tanks up. Get those there. I just need to put enough of a hole in this. That'll be okay. I'm not feeling okay. Okay, engineer down. Damn it. I'm going to leave that there. It's a fortress and a supply tank. Okay, go back. There we go. Yeah, that fortress is a problem, but it's not a huge one. Okay. And now we have enough damage that we can kind of hurt these guys. What? Are you kidding me? Okay. Yeah, they're just more or less assassin rushing him. So engineer has to sit in the middle of this base. I tried hiding it back here. Those siege freaking towers. No. God damn it. All right. Yeah, the fact that they had things that could shoot me from across the map was just... There was no way I was going to be able to get that one, unfortunately. I mean, maybe if I had a different setup, maybe if I had a number of things, but like I look away for 2 seconds, you know, move my army around and it's dead. I don't know. I am tilted. This should not surprise. On the flip side, I do like this game. I think it's really fun. I think as somebody who grew up, I'm gonna switch the hover harvester back. I don't think the hover harvesters are worth it. I think they're building, yeah, the crystal mill costs 1,000. The hover harvesters cost twice as much and don't really help much. Yeah, crystal capacity 30. They're good if you want to go like further out, but I think it's better to stick with those. Let's see. Oh, friendly units in range get rush. I don't know how much I actually care about that. I didn't like the robo recyclers. I thought those were good. And yeah, we still haven't... Oh, yeah, we still haven't found another type of engineer either. Well, is what it is. Anyway, I guess with all this said, I might as well mention that Rogue Command is available now on Steam, so if you want to play it yourselves, just follow the link in the description below. Technically, the 1.0 is going to be out tomorrow. I actually am not fully sure what changed, but it's fine. And I'm pretty sure there's going to be a sale, so you might want to actually wait until the... Let's see, crystal pickups generate 1 extra crystal per rank. That might actually be really good for stuff like bounty. I'll have to keep that in mind. Let's see, max health of all units. Number of rerolls per run actually seems pretty good. I don't know. I'll have to poke at these things. But yeah, there should be a discount tomorrow. So if you want to keep an eye on that and pick it up then. Yeah, engineer armor might not be a bad idea. Vision. There's a lot of engineer upgrades that actually probably would be really good. But I need to do a lot of meta progression and that is going to take a while. So anyway, I guess with all of that said, if you like this video in any way, shape, or form, leave me a like. It helps more than you know. And if you want to see more rad new games every single day, then hit subscribe because I got tons to check out and show off. But for now, thank you all so much for watching. I'll see you next time.